Whether it's a disagreement with a friend, a family member, a coworker, or even within yourself, knowing how to navigate conflicts can truly make a positive impact on your life. So, if you're ready to become a conflict resolution pro, keep watching. Segment 1. Understanding conflict. Before we jump into strategies, let's understand conflict. Conflict is a natural part of life arising from differences in opinions, values, and needs. It doesn't have to be negative. It can lead to growth and better understanding if managed well. Miscommunication, differing values, limited resources, and power struggles are just a few examples. Understanding these root causes can help us address conflicts more effectively. Each person brings their unique background and experiences to a conflict, shaping how they perceive and respond to it. Empathy is key here. Stepping into someone else's shoes can go a long way in resolving disagreements. Time to roll up our sleeves and delve into conflict resolution strategies. There are several approaches you can take: collaborating, compromising, competing, avoiding, or accommodating. The best approach often depends on the situation and the people involved. Segment 2. Active listening. One of the most crucial skills in conflict resolution is active listening. This means giving the speaker your full attention, not interrupting, and trying to grasp their perspective. Practice paraphrasing to ensure you've understood correctly. Active listening has 3 core components: verbal cues, nonverbal cues, and responses. Verbal cues involve using encouragers like, "I see," "go on," or "tell me more." These show the speaker you're engaged and interested. Nonverbal cues, like maintaining eye contact, nodding, and leaning in slightly, demonstrate your attentiveness. Empathy plays a crucial role in active listening. It's about putting yourself in the speaker's shoes, understanding their emotions, and responding with sensitivity. Remember, it's not about offering solutions. Sometimes all someone needs is a listening ear. Now, let's tackle some common barriers to active listening. Distractions, preconceived notions, and personal biases can hinder our ability to truly engage. By recognizing and addressing these barriers, you can become a more effective listener. Practice makes perfect, right? Try this exercise. Grab a partner and take turns sharing a personal story. The listener's task is to employ active listening techniques while the speaker shares. Then, switch roles. This exercise not only hones your listening skills but also strengthens your connections. So, why should you invest time in mastering active listening? Well, besides enriching your relationships, it can enhance your problem-solving skills, boost your empathy, and even lead to greater personal growth. Remember, it's not just about hearing words, it's about truly connecting with others. So, the next time you're engaged in a conversation, put these techniques into practice and watch the magic unfold. Segment 3. Use I statements. Whether it's dealing with conflicts, expressing your feelings, or improving relationships, I statements are your secret weapon. Stick around as we break down what they are and how to use them effectively. These are a way of expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs while taking responsibility for them. Instead of saying you and pointing fingers, you focus on yourself. Example: imagine you're frustrated because someone consistently arrives late when you have plans. Instead of saying, "You're always late and it's annoying," you could use an I statement like, "I feel frustrated when plans don't start on time because punctuality is important to me." To craft a powerful I statement, remember these components. 1. I feel. Begin with I feel to express your emotion. 2. When. Mention the specific situation that triggered your feelings. 3. Because. Explain why the situation evokes that emotion. 4. I need. State what you need or expect to happen. Example: let's break it down. I feel hurt when my opinions are dismissed during meetings because I value being heard and contributing to our team's success. Now, you might wonder why I statements are so powerful. Well, they offer several benefits. 1. Non-confrontational. They're less likely to put others on the defensive. 2. Clear communication. They express your feelings and needs clearly. 3. Respectful. They show that you're taking responsibility for your emotions. 4. Solution-oriented. They pave the way for constructive conversations. Example: instead of saying, "You never listen to me," which can lead to arguments, saying, "I feel unheard when we interrupt each other," opens the door for a more productive dialogue. Now let's see how I statements work in different scenarios. 1. In relationships, address feelings and needs without blame. I feel neglected when we don't spend quality time together because bonding is important to me. 2. At work, express concerns professionally. I feel overwhelmed when tasks are assigned last minute because planning helps me manage my workload. 3. With friends, share emotions openly. I feel disappointed when plans change without notice because I value our time together. As with any skill, practice is key. Start small and use I statements in everyday conversations. The more you use them, the more natural they'll become. Example: if someone repeatedly interrupts you instead of snapping, "You always cut me off," you could calmly say, "I feel frustrated when I'm interrupted because it disrupts the flow of our conversation." So, there you have it, the magic of I statements. Remember, they're not just words. They're tools for creating understanding, resolving conflicts, and nurturing healthier relationships. Give them a shot and watch your communication transform. Segment 4. Finding common ground. Whether it's in our personal relationships, at work, or on a global scale, conflicts are inevitable. But what if I told you that there's a way to navigate these conflicts and actually find common ground? Stick around, because we're going to explore some valuable strategies that can help us build bridges instead of walls. Conflict isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's a natural part of life. It's how we approach and handle conflicts that can make all the difference. Common ground, on the other hand, refers to shared interests, values, or goals that can help bridge the gap between conflicting parties. A powerful strategy is to identify shared goals. Even in the midst of a heated argument, there are often underlying objectives that both parties want to achieve. By focusing on these common objectives, you can shift the conversation from a confrontational tone to a collaborative one. Building on shared goals, the goal should be to find win-win solutions. This means that both parties come out of the conflict feeling like they've gained something. It's not about one side winning over the other, but about finding a compromise that benefits everyone involved. Remember, finding common ground isn't about giving up your own beliefs. It's about creating a space where diverse perspectives can coexist harmoniously. Segment 5. Stay calm and manage emotions. When emotions run high, rationality often takes a back seat. Practice deep breathing and take a break if needed. Emotions are valid, but addressing conflicts with a clear mind is more effective. Emotions are a natural part of being human, and they provide valuable information about how we're feeling. From joy to anger, each emotion has its purpose. However, the key lies in how we respond to them. When faced with intense emotions, staying calm is essential. It allows us to think more clearly, make better decisions, and maintain healthier relationships. So how can we achieve this? Let's move on to some practical tips. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to stay calm is through deep breathing techniques. When we're stressed, our breathing becomes shallow. Practicing deep, slow breaths can activate the body's relaxation response. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools to manage emotions. They help us become aware of our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Just a few minutes a day can make a significant difference in how we respond to emotions. Engaging in physical activity releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. Whether it's a brisk walk, yoga, or dancing to your favorite song, Moving your body can positively impact your emotional state. Putting your thoughts on paper can be incredibly cathartic. Keep a journal to jot down your feelings and thoughts. It can provide insight into patterns, triggers, and areas where you might need more support. Developing emotional resilience doesn't happen overnight, but it's a valuable skill. It involves adapting well to adversity, trauma, or stress. Surround yourself with a strong support network of friends, family, or professionals who can offer guidance and understanding. If you find that your emotions are consistently overwhelming or impacting your daily life, there's no shame in seeking professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide tools tailored to your situation and help you navigate your emotions in a healthy way. Remember, managing emotions and staying calm is a journey. It's about building habits and strategies that work for you. By understanding your emotions, practicing mindfulness, and seeking support when needed, you can take charge of your emotional well-being. Segment 6. Seek compromise. Compromise doesn't mean giving up your beliefs. It's about finding middle ground where both parties are satisfied. Win-win solutions are the heart of effective conflict resolution. So, why should we seek compromise? Well, it turns out there are some fantastic benefits. Firstly, it fosters better relationships. By showing that you're willing to listen and make concessions, you build trust and open communication. This is true for personal relationships and even international diplomacy. All right, here's a practical approach to finding compromise. 1. Active listening. Give each party a chance to express their viewpoints without interruptions. This shows respect and helps you understand their perspective. 2. Identify common goals. Find shared objectives or values that both parties care about. This forms a basis for potential compromise. 3. Brainstorm solutions. Encourage creative thinking. Come up with multiple solutions that address everyone's concerns. 4. Evaluate and select. Assess the proposed solutions objectively. Choose the one that best balances both sides' needs. 5. Communicate clearly. Present your chosen solution to the other party, explaining how it benefits both sides. Of course, seeking compromise isn't always a walk in the park. Some challenges include stubbornness, fear of giving in, and misunderstanding. But remember, it's about finding solutions that are acceptable to both sides, not perfect for one. Now, let's address a common concern. People often worry that compromising means sacrificing their principles. However, compromise doesn't always mean giving up your core values. It's about finding ways to address concerns without violating your fundamental beliefs. Seeking compromise is also an opportunity for personal growth. It teaches patience, empathy, and adaptability. Plus, it strengthens your problem-solving skills, an essential life skill. Remember, it's not about who's right or wrong, but about finding a solution that moves everyone forward. Whether it's a family dispute or a global disagreement, compromise can pave the way for a more harmonious future. Segment 7. Apologize and forgive. Don't underestimate the power of a sincere apology. If you're wrong, admit it, and if someone apologizes to you, be open to forgiveness. Holding grudges only perpetuates conflict. We've all made mistakes. It's part of being human. But what sets us apart is the ability to acknowledge those mistakes and make amends. A sincere apology can be a bridge to healing wounded relationships. An apology isn't just about saying, "I'm sorry." It's about taking responsibility for your actions, showing genuine remorse, and expressing a commitment to change. A well-crafted apology can rebuild trust and open doors to better understanding. Now, let's talk about forgiveness. Holding on to grudges can be emotionally exhausting and can hinder personal growth. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing to let go of the negative emotions tied to the situation. Forgiveness can lead to increased happiness, reduced stress, and improved mental well-being. Forgiveness is a process that takes time, but it's worth it. Begin by acknowledging your emotions and giving yourself permission to feel them. Then, try to understand the other person's perspective, which can foster empathy. Remember, forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself as much as to the other person. After an apology and forgiveness, rebuilding trust is essential. It takes consistent effort and open communication. Both parties need to demonstrate their commitment to positive change. Keep in mind that rebuilding trust is a gradual process, and setbacks are normal. Patience is key. Apologizing and forgiving are acts of courage that can change lives for the better. By learning to apologize sincerely and forgive wholeheartedly, we can mend broken relationships, foster growth, and create a more compassionate world. Remember, it's never too late to seek healing through these powerful actions. Segment 8. Know when to get help. Whether it's a disagreement with a friend, a family member, a coworker, or even a partner, knowing when to seek help can make all the difference in resolving the situation peacefully. Not all conflicts can be resolved without outside help. Whether it's a mediator, a counselor, or a trusted friend, seeking assistance is a sign of maturity, not weakness. First things first, let's talk about the signs that indicate you might need to involve someone else in resolving your conflict. These signs include 1. Escalating tension. When the tension is continuously rising and communication becomes increasingly difficult, it's time to consider getting a neutral third party involved. 2. Stagnant communication. If you find yourselves stuck in a loop, repeating the same arguments without progress, an outsider's perspective can offer fresh insights. 3. Negative impact on well-being. If the conflict is causing significant stress, anxiety, or affecting your mental and emotional well-being, seeking help is crucial. 4. Lack of resolution. When both parties are unable to find common ground or compromise, an impartial mediator can facilitate the resolution process. Now that you recognize the signs, the next step is to choose the right person or professional to assist you. Here are some options to consider. 1. Mediators. Mediators are neutral parties skilled in facilitating discussions and guiding conflicted parties toward resolution. They help create an environment where everyone's voice is heard. 2. Counselors or therapists. If the conflict involves deep-rooted emotional issues, seeking guidance from a professional can provide a safe space for addressing underlying concerns. 3. Trusted friends or family. Sometimes a close friend or family member can offer a different perspective and mediate the situation effectively. 4. HR professionals. In workplace conflicts, human resources professionals are trained to handle such matters impartially, ensuring a fair resolution. When you've decided to involve someone else, it's essential to approach the conversation carefully. 1. Choose the right time and place. Ensure that all parties are comfortable and the setting is conducive to open dialogue. 2. Express your intentions. Explain that your goal is to find a resolution that benefits everyone involved and maintains relationships. 3. Active listening. Encourage active listening among all parties to foster understanding and empathy. 4. Stay calm and respectful. Emotions can run high, but maintaining a calm and respectful demeanor is essential to productive discussions. Let's talk about the benefits of seeking help in conflict resolution. 1. Neutral perspective. An outsider can provide an unbiased view of the situation, helping parties see beyond their own viewpoints. 2. Guidance and strategies. Professionals can offer strategies to improve communication, manage emotions, and work toward resolution effectively. 3. Preservation of relationships. Seeking help can prevent conflicts from escalating, preserving relationships that might otherwise suffer irreparable damage. Remember, conflicts are a natural part of life, but they don't have to define our relationships. Knowing when to seek help can make the difference between a prolonged dispute and a healthy resolution. By recognizing the signs, choosing the right person, and approaching the conversation with care, you're taking proactive steps toward finding common ground. Segment 9. Self-reflection. Sometimes, conflicts arise within us. Self-awareness is key. Ask yourself why you're feeling a certain way and what triggers your reactions. This insight can lead to better self-management. It's like looking into a mirror, but instead of your physical appearance, you're exploring your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Self-reflection provides us with insights into our strengths, weaknesses, and the patterns that shape our lives. The benefits are enormous. Improved self-awareness, better decision-making, reduced stress, enhanced emotional intelligence, just to name a few. When we take the time to reflect, we can break free from habits that hold us back and move towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. We all lead busy lives, but setting aside time for self-reflection is crucial. It could be a few minutes before bed, during a morning walk, or even through journaling. Creating this space allows you to disconnect from the external noise and connect with your inner thoughts. Techniques for effective self-reflection. Journaling. Grab a journal and jot down your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself questions like, what am I grateful for today? Or, what's one thing I could improve? Journaling helps organize your thoughts and track your progress over time. Meditation. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Meditation helps you detach from your thoughts, observe them, and gain a clearer perspective on your emotions and experiences. Questioning. Ask yourself thought-provoking questions like, what did I learn from today? Or, what could I have handled differently? These questions dig deep and encourage you to evaluate your actions and decisions. Self-reflection isn't just about analyzing flaws, it's about acknowledging your achievements and progress too. Celebrate your wins and be kind to yourself during moments of self-critique. Growth comes from understanding where you are and where you want to be. Insight without action leads to stagnation. Once you've identified areas for improvement through self-reflection, it's time to take actionable steps. Whether it's learning a new skill, working on better communication, or practicing mindfulness, your insights can guide your personal development journey. Remember, self-reflection isn't a one-time event. Make it a habit. Consistent reflection allows you to track your progress, adapt to changes, and stay aligned with your goals. And there you have it, our guide to becoming a conflict resolution pro. Remember, conflicts are opportunities for growth and understanding. By using active listening, staying calm, finding common ground, and being open to compromise, you'll pave the way for healthier relationships and a happier life. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe for more awesome content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep resolving those conflicts like a true pro. Become you.